Namaste, dear friends. Congratulations for making it to day 25 of our 30-day Power Yoga Challenge. Today we're going to focus some more on twists. So let's get started in tabletop. A few cat-cows on your own breath. Slowly and gently warming up the body. On your next inhale, come back to neutral. Look over to your right hip. Wag your right hip to the right. And then look over to your left. And then over to the right. And over to the left. And back to center. Take your left hand to the center of the mat. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale, thread it through. Come back to center, right hand to the center of the mat. Inhale the left arm up. And exhale, thread it through. And come back to center. Inhale, open through the heart space, flip the toes under, and exhale, press the hips back up, downward dog. Spread the fingers wide, bend one knee and then the other. Lift your hips high, long flat back. Then come to stillness and take 3 long breaths. Take your left hand to the center of the mat and reach your right hand in the direction of your left leg. Twist. Look under your left shoulder. And then now right hand to center of the mat, left hand to left or right leg. Look under your left shoulder. Back to down dog. Come back to the breath. 3 long breaths. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale the right arm up. Easy twist. Reach up and overhead, plant the palms, step it back to plank, chaturanga, to upward facing dog, to chaturanga, to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up, exhale, step it through. Inhale the left arm up, easy twist. Reach up and overhead, plant the palm, step it back to plank, chaturanga, to upward facing dog, chaturanga, to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up, exhale, step it through. Inhale, right arm up, easy twist. Now try to keep the twist and come into standing high lunge. Reach the right arm down the left leg, left arm up and over. Look over your right shoulder. And then windmill your left arm down, right arm up, and come into side plank. Take your right foot to the mat, left foot forward. And take your right knee to left elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach up and over. Plank. Vinyasa. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Easy twist. Now keep the twist and come up to standing. And drop the left hand down the right knee, reach up and over. Windmill the right hand to the mat. Side plank. Crisscross the feet, right foot forward. Left elbow to right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach up and overhead. Plant the palms. Step it back to plank. Chaturanga to upward facing dog. Second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Three long breaths. On your next inhale, bend the knees deeply, lift the hips high, look between your hands, and hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat, chair. Core tight, heart lifts, sink a little deeper, hands to prayer, left elbow to the outside of the right knee, twist, sink your hips deeper. Back to center and over to the right or left, depending on how you look at it. And back to center, chair, and release. Shake it out. Inhale your arms up, and exhale, chair. Hands to prayer, twist over to the right, and then take your left foot back, prayer twist. And forward, chair, and back, prayer twist, in lunge, and forward, and back, and forward, and back, forward, and back, forward. Last one, back, lunge with a prayer twist. You can take your left hand to the mat, right arm up, on the outside of your leg. And feel free to stay here, but in case you would like to go a little deeper, you can nudge your right knee into your left tricep. Bring your hands into chaturanga alignment, and you can play around with an arm balance. So hands shoulder distance apart, knee in the left tricep, and then lift the left foot, bend the arms. So we can stay here. You can stay there, practice that. Or you can practice taking both legs off and come back out of it. High lunge with a twist. Feel free to pause the video And try to do a couple more. Hands to prayer. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Chair twist, and then over to the other side. So sink your hips deep. Open through the heart space. You can focus on a drishti point. Step the right leg back. Lunge twist. And forward. And back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now step back. Take your right hand to the mat, left arm up. And feel free to stay here or play with some arm balances. So take your left knee into your right tricep, hands in chaturanga alignment. You can bring the left leg off of the mat or both legs off of the mat. And step it back, high lunge with a twist, prayer twist. And step forward. Release the hands, chair, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, plant the palms, step it back to plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Chaturanga. Down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it to the outside of the right hand. Inhale the right arm up. And from here, come onto the outer edge of your left foot and the right foot. So flex the feet. You don't need to go too far into this. You can gently roll your thigh bone out. Lift the right arm to the sky. And just enjoy this nice little hip flexor, or outer hip stretch. Reach up and overhead. Plant the palms. Come back into lizard type pose. You can drop the left knee onto the mat for just a second. Just a nice stretch. And flip the toes under. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Chaturanga. Downward dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it on the outside of the left hand. Inhale, left arm up, and then come onto the outer edges of the feet. Flex the feet. You can gently roll the left thigh out. Reach up and over, lizard pose. Bring the right knee to the mat. Left knee into the shoulder. Flip the back toes under, step it back to plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the body, thread it through over to the right, or left, sorry. And then walk your hands over to the right, bring the right hip to the mat. Come onto your forearms. Twisting over to the right, flexing the right foot. As soon as you start getting into twist, there's way too many lefts and rights to keep track of everything. Walk your hands back in, knee to chest, step it through, inhale, high lunge. Plant the palms, step it back to plank, vinyasa. Chaturanga to downward dog. Inhale the left leg up, exhale, thread it through, walk your hands away from the foot. Bring the hip to the mat. You can come onto your forearms. Walk your hands back in. Knee to chest. Step it through. High lunge. Plant the palms. Step it back to plank. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Chaturanga. Downward dog. Inhale the right leg up. Bring it over to the left a little bit. So flex the foot and bring it over to the left. You might feel this in your IT band. And then drop the right foot behind the left. Walk your hands back in towards your feet. Forward fold. Walk your hands back to the front of the mat. Down dog. Left leg comes up. Flex the foot. Bring it over to the right a little bit. Just a little. It can only be an inch or two. And then drop the foot behind the right. Walk your hands back in towards your feet. Walk your hands back into downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the hips high, look between your hands, and hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat, chair. Inhale here, and exhale, forward fold. Bend through the right knee, right hand to the mat. Inhale your left arm up. Reach up and overhead, and release. Bend the left knee, right arm up. Reach up and overhead. And release, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, swoop the arms down, around and up. And exhale, hands to prayer at heart center. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, plant the palms and hop it back to plank. Chaturanga. To upward facing dog. Chaturanga. To downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Now, from here you might want to grab those blocks if you have them, or you can use the ground. Just do your best. Bend the left knee, launch forward into warrior 3 on the right side. And then you can take your left hand to the mat, flex through the left foot, right arm up, twist. A revolved half moon. Now again, this can be done from the block to bring the ground closer to you. If you fall out of it, that's fine. Catch your balance. You might need to move the block a little bit to the left. Find a spot that's good for you. Flex the left foot. Reach up and overhead. Plant the palms. Bend the right knee and hop back to plank. Chaturanga to upward facing dog. Chaturanga to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Hands to prayer, bend the right knee. Launch forward into warrior 3. And then grab your block if you're using it on whatever height. Take your right hand to the mat, left arm up, revolved half moon. Flex the right foot, lift it as high as you can. Shoulders should be stacked. Wherever you are. Reach up and overhead, plant the palms, bend the left knee, and hop, step or jump. Back to plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Knees to mat, child's pose. And take your hands to prayer and shark fin above your head. Stretching through the triceps, maybe you're a little sore from yesterday. Inhale your hands forward, press the hips back up, downward dog. Inhale the right leg up, exhale, step it through. Take your left foot out and windmill up into wide-legged forward fold, or wide-legged stance. So take your toes facing a little bit inward, your legs as wide as the mat, or as you can get on the mat. Hands to hips, inhale, heart lifts, and exhale, flat back, forward fold, wide-legged forward fold. Take your heart space over towards the right leg. And then over to the left. Back to center. Inhale, flat back, half lift. Stay on your spidey fingers on the left hand and inhale the right arm up, twist, keep your hips square. Reach up and over, plant the palms, switch sides. Right hand spidey fingers, left hands up. Reach up and over, and then back to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Face the toes out, heels in, bend at the knees. Come on up into plie pose. Just for a second, take your hands to the inside of your thigh, look up over your left shoulder, and up over your right shoulder. And then take your hands to the mat, knees to the mat, inner feet to the mat, calves parallel, frog pose. Walk your feet together, knees a little bit closer together, child's pose. And then if you're not facing the front of the mat, come back to the front of the mat. Come to sit on your bum, take your right leg long, left foot on the inside of your right thigh, but open the hips. So you have a obtuse angle. Look over towards your right leg, and then reach towards your right foot in Shavasana variation. Coming back up, switch sides, right foot on the inside of the left thigh, open the hips, turn towards your left foot, and then release, forward fold. Walk your hands back in. Keep your left shin on the mat, right foot on the outside of the left. Reach your right arm up and exhale, twist. And if you can, take your right hand, thread it through underneath your left leg. Reach your left arm around behind you and clasp. And release. Switch sides, left shin to the mat, right foot up and over. Inhale your left arm up. Exhale, twist. And clasp if you can. Please excuse the dog. That's my roommate's dog, Bailey. She must think that someone is approaching the house. If nothing else, she's a very, very good guard dog. She's also very cute. Now come back to center. Take the soles of the feet together, knees apart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Come back up. Take the legs long. Hip distance apart, heels stay down. Twist behind you, forehead to mat. And the other way, forehead to mat. And then roll down onto your back. Right knee into the chest, supine twist. Look over to your right. And switching sides. Feel free to stay in any of these positions longer. I just feel as though my time is running short now. I don't want to go too long. But you absolutely can if you have the time. So come back to center. Take your soles of the feet together, knees apart, or standard Shavasana. Few deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth, side out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, side out, let it all go. Last one. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Come back to your breath. Stay here for as long as you're able. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for making it through 25 days. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.